Welcome to my shed, people. My name's Ian and I'm still working on removing this quill from the index 40mm. Last video, and some of you may want to go and read the answer I gave to HD the Wise in the comments. There I copy and pasted the instructions I had. This little offending item, as we know, is not designed to come through the lead screw. As such, in its reasoning, it's got to be dropped through the bronze lead screw nut before the lead screw is tightened through. So it goes without saying that the lead screw and its assembly has to come out first. So now that we know that, now that I'm not trying to thread a camel through the eye of a needle, we'll go up that path. Come along for the ride. Well, I hope you can see well there. Let me remove that screw, put that back on my magnet. Won't want to lose that. I'm going to remove some of this anyway to let the dog see the rabbit. So I've lined it up. I'm just going to drop a bolt in there, keep that in place. Remove the leads, remove the handle. I've already done some preparative work on that. So we are going to take out the pin. I much prefer to use a rubber hammer. Take that up a touch. That was very tight tolerances, but then again it's cold in here, isn't it? And I'm sure that is going to affect some of the things. Right. I will now want to remove the resettable bevel. You know, off the other ones it's held in with a Allen screw. It's actually on this side. I put that because I'm guaranteed to drop something on the floor. I'm going to have to use this with a bit more mass. It's coming, it's coming. I'm just going to clean the edge of that up a bit. And I think the grub screw that went through there has put a burr also on the inside, but it's a little bit, plenty of lubrication. I can get sulphur. Now I think we need to use a little bit of back. Flush dirt, we're nearly there. Let me do that. Tighten that up a bit. And that's it. It's off. Right, I'm going to put that under there just in case I lose anything. Because if I drop it on this floor, I have got no chance. Right, that's off. Inside there, I know there will be a spring and that little brass ball bearing this time. Ball bearing. So we'll close that up. We don't want to lose that yet. I can go over there. And indeed, quite a big burr on there. It's just going off. Any burr there? I wonder how that comes out. Now, there isn't any grub screws in there. Tell. Well, anyway, I can deal with that at a later date. Now what I do is to take this lead screw off. So the next step is to whip out the 4 screws. Let's do that very quickly. Always handy that. Right, don't want to lose them. Just need to line that up like that. I need to that's it. I'm going to loosen that now until I feel resistance. So that should be when it's come out the hole and hit the lead screw, which is about there. Right. Oh, this is loose. That is loose. That's no. I can feel that. That is no longer in the. It's no longer in the quill. So this. Hey, come on, baby. Come on, Bitsy. Look at that. There we are, people. Success. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. Have a quick look in there. Right, so as the man said, a recess on the quill, loosen it, take it out, the whole caboodle comes off, and I should be able to now remove the quill out of the housing. I'll do that. I'll clean all that gunge up first. Well, let's turn around so you can see what I'm doing. I want to get some of that muck out of there, don't I? All the tools in the world, can't put my hands on one. In theory, that comes out. Is that moving? Let's take this. It's all line on there. And yeah, it's coming. Right, before I go any further with that, because I know Milton Hooper may be watching, and I hope you're all going, well, you've made a pig's ear of this, Ian, haven't you? Let me take this off. Milton kindly sent me a photograph of his head. Before I go any further, big thanks to Mr. Hooper, correspondent, who've been conversing via email and always watching this. Thank you very much. Help's been invaluable. and because I did ask him, over this was a nut cover which just came off. He says the drawing shows a handle. Don't over tighten that, he warned me. That closes. You must close the casting together to pinch the quill. I was a little worried because I said on his photograph there was a very clear space in between the casting. And I said, oh dear, on mine it's been tightened up that tight, the casting gap has been closed. However, it doesn't appear to be the case for this. I think I'll bring you in, zoom you in. Zoom in a little bit. Right, here we go. I can hold it steady with one hand. On mine there appears to be an insert. Now, I don't know if that's original or been put in at a later date to prevent you over tightening this tension on the quill. I'm glad to see that because it means it hasn't been tightened so much that the castings are touching each other. Let's go back to removing the quill. Right. Back in here. It'll probably be a better idea if I did try to loosen it. But at the moment, it's coming out with some gentle tapping of the rubber hammer. If you can see that mark, you can see that we're clearly coming out. Oh, success. Put that on there, put that back on there. We got a hole. It's full of grease. Put that on there. So, and a little dimple there. I'm going to have to stone that off. I'll clean everything up. Have a look at that end. It's quite possible I can take all this off. Now, I have to say that feels a little rough. Doesn't feel really smooth. Can you hear this? Which end's the microphone on? That end. Don't know if it picked that up. It all seems a little ropey to me. We'll get it all cleaned up. Alright, well, what can we see? What can we see? Yeah. What we can see is that is threaded. So with a pin spanner, I should be able to unthread that and have a look at the bearings. Tell you what, let's have a look inside here. Fingers are very, very sensitive. I can't feel any. Smooth as a baby's bum. Not gonna go feeling baby's bums, you know what I mean, but it'll need a good clean, good wash out. Okay, so let's wrap this up. Let's take you down a peg or two. There we are. Oh, I need a shave. So there we are, people. I've got the quill out. Sounds very ropey. It would be false economy not to replace those bearings. Right, bring it down a bit and you can see what's happening. Let the dog see the rabbit. Stick that on there. Right. I suppose the next step for me is to remove the spindle and to look at the bearings, both ends. To do that, I need to remove this brass, possibly bronze, threaded nut. To do that, I need a pin spanner. I don't have a pin spanner. What I do is I do have an angle grinder key. As it happens, the pins on this key fit that hole reasonably well. So all I need to do is to probably knock that pin out, measure the distance, drill it, and reinsert the pin. In this instance, it's going to be hopefully here. Well, my next step, as I said, to make or modify a pin spanner, remove those bearings, see if I can find replacements. So apart from that, what's next? The paint didn't arrive, so I can't start painting it. Carry on cleaning things up. Pretty much guess. So look at this. Let's have a look at this. Well, that comes off. Not a problem. Will I need to remove that? Do I get any benefit in removing that worm screw? Doesn't appear to be worn. I would say no. Those two holes don't appear to have anything in them. They don't appear to have grub screws in them or anything. No. No. Me shining a light down there. And Johnny, yes, you can have this pen. Torch. Me shining a light down there shows that there's nothing. So I take it you just drop oil down there. So what holds it in place? There has to come a point where I have to say to myself, I'm out my depth anyway. I'm willing to have a go, but I'm out my depth. But I think there comes a point where you have to say, if it ain't broke, you don't have to take it apart. Don't take it apart. Look at that. Go on. I'm going to prove it. I am going to prove it. So, there we are. Come on, come on. Come out, wherever you are. There was the offending item. Simple all along. If the instructions hadn't said remove the screws, to which I took as remove, rather than just unscrew the screws until you feel resistance, and I've had this done hours ago. Alright, well, clean shaven, change of clothes. I carried on talking for a while about this. The camera memory were full, so I lost all that. Okay, it's been an interesting journey for me. Will probably be it for a short while until I finish cleaning it up, painted it, get me paint it, take the quill apart, go to Abex bearings, see if they can source replacement bearings, put it all back together again. But that is another video. Good night, Ian in the shed. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.